Alright, close enough. So, let's use the last key. I've got the boxing gloves equipped for real this time, and let's go. Attacks. Make sure you re-up that. I also equipped some mana potions, which should make this a little easier. And bear swipe. Swing, swing. And there it got bigger, and I'm back in. Alright, save the mana a bit, considering he is at about 50%. He should be healing soon. There it is. Yeah. This is where Amarok can be a little annoying on there. Boom. And he's dead. He can still heal at this spot, and this is where I have ran into it where he's just chain healed himself continuously. But we're getting through, slowly but surely. 550 a swing, 425 a swing. Let the mana continue. How's my food doing? It's already consumed a pot. What I could do is this, to eat a hot dog. But then I can't swap back. Boom. "17 seconds on that. Alright, well, I'm going to try to out DPS it if he even heals himself anyway. And there he goes. There's my last key on Amarok. We can only get him now once a day. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? What can you do? However, there is a chance if we can start getting, if I go to my tasks, we're going to tap that for completion. We will be spending 2 points onto this. However, the next points that we start to get, bosses can now drop boss keys, 4% higher key per drop per purchase. That's basically where the next 10 points are going to be going. Eventually, I do want to get the full Amarok set, considering there's no World 2 boss set. But the way I look at it, the Such Rock Very Dog WoW 4, this one here, you just need to get a ton of defense on there, and he's easy to beat. So by the time you get the actual Amarok shoes and the, you should be fine with just the Amarok shoes. Because the additional 3% defense on there should bring you high enough that you can tank any of the fireballs. You're not going to be hit by anything else. And if I actually go to my craft, let's see. Oh no, we're on woe boards. So if I go to my crafting bar, yeah, he just needs 5 slabs on there, which I definitely have. Let's go back, considering we're going to farm World 2. I'm going to kill a bunch of sandy pots, considering I want to build up a little bit of glass shards if I can get any. So in the meantime, we're going to do this. And yeah, I got 10 of them on there. And that gets sold. So he goes up to here. And boom, level 7. And I think that one brings me to level 3, which is nice. And what we can do is sell those boxing gloves. You can keep them in your inventory. It doesn't really take much. However, you don't really lose anything. Or you lose one inventory slot, which at this position you kind of don't want to lose. And there we go. The reason why we've unlocked all 3 of these is considering I need to make one of each in order to complete the quest coming up. In order to complete, it was... Why do I keep doing that? Quests. I'll do it and then I'll show you. Ooh, 601. Wow, I had exact. Did not see that coming. Okay, so I guess I'm AFKing on slimes for a bit then instead of World 2. But what I need to make... Okay, I can't make that. 400 beech logs and 175 copper. That one I might be able to make. Where is copper? No, I can't. Wow. Alright. Well then, I guess that means I am going to actually... Because I'm pretty far away from level 40, I'm going to eat this talent point reset. Boom. I know it is very early to actually do. Now, to actually make sure that it takes effect, what we're going to do is go down to my talents, and we are going to start here, where we are going to go to brute efficiency. Just pump this right to 100. Right to 100. This is the first miner / chopper that we're going to get. 99, 100. And then the rest go into idle skilling. Now, there is arguments to be made for going idle skilling before going into the actual brute efficiency, but I don't care. I go for brute efficiency first. I find it gives me more efficiency at what I need. Now, this is where it's interesting on here. I put 100 into Big Pick. This is what I usually do on there, mainly considering Big Pick is a really good skill. Come on. Get all the way up to 100. Really should download an auto clicker. Now, it's here with the remainder of points. What you want to do is obviously getting your tool proficiency up. It depends on what your mining level is. Right now, it's not the best, but it will go up. So what I like to do is 555. I try to level these evenly, but then I usually stop this one at around level 20. This one at around level 50, because it depends fully on how much copper you have, so I'm not going to put many into it. And this guy here, I put up to 5. So instead what I'm going to do with my amount I have is go 10 and 4. And then over here, this is where it's interesting. I have the choice to being a hybrid style. I can upgrade my worming efficiency, put 54 points into that, and he can also partially fish. Or I can go here and make him a more efficient miner with 54 additional skill points. Now, before I make this decision, I should look at how many talent point resets I actually currently have. So I've got 4, and I currently have the ability to get 3 talent points a day. So that means I should have enough for a day or two of straight up mining and a day of so a day of getting logs, a day or two of mining, and then transition over into which is why we saved up a bit of gold, and then we're going to transition over into a fisherman. And then afterwards, we'll go back once we have a decent enough supply. But one thing that I do want to do before I get started on that is go over here. So yeah, that does mean that I'm putting all 54 right in here. Now you could put up in here for max talent to fish the rage. And you can also go, I'll put 10 into that one. But the rest will go right into back to basics. Which means I go back over here and upgrade this guy to 25. This guy to 15. And why not? Put it to 5. And I'll dump the rest right into here. So now, that gives me a efficiency ratio of 475. Doesn't sound like a lot, but considering I'm only on the copper pickaxe, it's not too bad. Now, one thing that I do want to do is go over here, open up the mining, or the... That's strange, I haven't attacked it yet. Must be picking up from my main account. And I am going to go over here and do this. This is where I consume the actual balloons, because considering your first couple levels of your catching are really slow. Like, really slow, even for an archer. So I just don't use them. Now, oh good. I thought I messed up hard there. Whew. I kind of did, but at the same time, that just saved me. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. So, perfect. Now, we go to talents, assign attacks. Make sure you always do this. I always tend to forget, but it's just so important to do. And bam. Now, attacks, we click on that. Make sure you take out this food. And there we have it. Now we have fully transitioned over into a mining character. And if you remember how much AFK info we were getting before, we were not getting very much. Now, if I go down to here, we're getting 575 an hour at 1,000 an hour in terms of the actual AFK gain. That is a lot better than what we were doing before. And, oh well, we don't want that. I will be back afterwards, just to show you guys what my mining has gone up to. And you know what, while I'm here, just pause it all. Let me sell that item. Because that's just going to be annoying. And deposit my fly, too. Deposit. Perfect. Alright, now I will be back, and use that Starbuck. Oh, cool, he gave me the Starbuck, which gets me EXP converter. Never put points into it, it's utterly worthless. Now, what does his quest want me to do here? Or was it literally just that? Get off that altar. That needs 7 gold. Not getting it anytime soon. Can't do that. That one's not worth it yet. I gotta time that for the hour. Plus, I can't even kill the boss yet, so it's not worth waiting on. Go up there. Mushroom munchies. I can't get the peanut recipe yet, considering I don't have the actual proper storage. Brochure building, collect planks, trusty nails. That one will eventually get done, and I think his next quest gives me a stamp. This guy's not worth it for his first quest. However, his next one, if I recall, gives you some stamps, and I already have the Kapow stamp. So getting a second one, there's no point in keeping it. You just give it to him. Mutton. This guy I do need to do, because considering this Manamore, that is one of the quests that or stamps that I absolutely need. If I can get the actual Manamore quest, I'll be brilliant underneath there. Because considering that gives me the mana that I need for this character, and something that I just don't have. So with that, I'm going to take a break here, and I will be back later on with a update with a lot of my copper, and most likely he will be moving over towards the birch logs. He won't be as efficient as a mage, but he will still be able to mine a bit on there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back, and for a good, computer's lagging. See, I told you guys, it's dying. It's dying. This is just a browser game. If I have to suffer through it, then so do you. So, I'm back, because considering we are able to complete that quest. So, we're going to take... Actually, I need to grab all 600 of that, I think. Okay, so I can't take all of them at once, but we'll go here. And we will build, I believe that's the quarterstaff first. Then we build the actual birch longbow. And I think I need both of them. These two can go back, and we need 400 logs. And craft. And now, put the one slime back, which I'm going to have to grind up again. And deposit. And we'll talk to Gary. Oh, but we gotta... Oh no, Gary's the other one inside of there. I have to unequip that. And now, we are able to use him. Get hit by the desert boss's most deadly attack. Yeah, I can't do that. Deal 600 damage in a single hit. Boom. Deal 2,000 in a single hit. Boom. Deal 6,000. Not going to happen anytime soon. Reach a total level of 15 across all alchemy bubbles, which allows me to buy this one, which is very important because it'll unlock the opals, and it unlocks the opals everywhere. And then, but I'm wondering whether, because I'm not really sitting here in the Yum Yum Desert yet. So if I go back to tasks, 6k damage I should be able to get. This one's basically going to be sitting at maximum efficiency 1 forever. Until I can get the... Because the only thing that'll raise up the efficiency for the other skills is the actual tool that I'll be using. Oh, and the alchemy bubbles. I forgot about that. So that will go up, but not that fast. This guy here can go up. It will eventually. Gold doubloons. Yeah, I can buy that. And the post office will eventually as well. Achievements I can't get yet. And this guy's not in yet either. So I will actually put in towards 2 into the opals. And then I'm going to put 1 over towards the Yum Yum. I'm going to put the rest towards Yum Yum and then max this next. Maybe put 1 towards this. But I find that it only drops 1 gem. So I don't really care so much. I find it's a waste of a point. Especially on an account like this. And the reason why those tools there, or those items that I bought, were kind of useless, because they're only useful for this now. Merch. And merch. It's kind of a bit of a waste of resources, if you ask me, but there's not much I can do. So now it's about going back into the iron mines, and getting a bunch of iron ore and copper ore as well, because I gotta build up those reservoirs up. I'm gonna try and get about 1,000 of each at least, but iron ore is gonna have to go up more, because I need to get my 2 iron rings. And they require, I believe it is 600 each, which will give it to a 1,200 is what I need. Yeah, 1,200. Look at that, it's frozen. Want to buy a new computer. You guys think I was joking when I say my computer's dying. Yeah, here it is. Dying. I could even call it dead. So Amarok Hines is the other thing that I gotta unlock, which needs chain links, and I'm going to be sitting at bullfrog horns because I need a minimum of 1,250. 250 for this, and 1,000 for this. And with that, I will see you guys in a bit, because right now it's time for some iron mines, and I think we also need to keep producing some nails, and eventually we will be able to unlock the chain links at level 18. So 2 more levels on that. So I'll see you guys in a bit.